Yo, what is going on, you Mudbathe and Munchlax? Today we're playing some games with a pretty interesting spread deck. It completely revolves around using Roxie, Honedge with spell tags, and then the Tyrogue with the Bratty Kick to get all of our damage in play. And then we hope that's kind of enough to pull us through games. Yeah, so we got the 1 Koffing for Weezing, 4 Roxie as our only draw supporter. Use that blow away bomb to put 10 damage counters on all of our opponents' Pokemon, hopefully twice in a turn, sometimes 4 times during the turn with the Lieutenant Surge's strategy. So we can play 2 Roxies, discarding 4 Weezing/Koffing to put 4 damage counters in play on all of our opponents' Pokemon. And then from there, we got some Lillie Pokédolls to stall ourselves, give us some time to use all these Roxies. When we run out of Pokédolls, or when we can't find a Pokédoll, we send up the Honedge with the Final Hour ability. We put a spell tag on it and get 7 more damage counters in play. And then at the end of our turn, before we leave a Honedge or a doll in our active, we can use the Bratty Kick or the Intrepid Sword from Zacian. Ideally the Bratty Kick. We got some Jirachis in here to use in between our active dude at 9, get a Stellar Wish off, get some extra stuff, and that's it. That's the deck. This is the list. Let's go ahead. Let's play some games. Okay, we're getting into our first one here. We are going first. We did win that coin flip. Definitely gonna take advantage of that. Opening hand is okay. We want to open up the Tyrogue here because we have the free retreat. Might go ahead and calm this Weezing back. Go ahead and get ourselves a Zacian. We'll see what our opponent's playing first and decide from there. Oh no, he's stuck. All right, gonna go ahead, calm away the Honedge. Grab myself that Zacian. He is stuck. He is stuck in the active. We do have the Air Balloon, so we can move him next turn. And I'm going to go ahead and Intrepid Sword here. We can move him next turn with the Air Balloon. Our opponent did open that Absol, so it does trap our Tyrogue in the active. I could have calmed away the Weezing, actually. But I really want to get that Roxie cooking as soon as possible. We had the Evolution Incense, so we just need one more Weezing to start going with that. So we just kind of hope our opponent doesn't knock out our Tyrogue here. We really want Tyrogue to live here. He's pretty important. He's pretty cool. He does a lot of stuff for us. Hopefully he sticks around. That's a tag call, so I have a feeling we're not going to get knocked out this turn. We'll just see what our opponent's playing here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and assume we're not going to get knocked out here because of the tag call. Usually means a little bit of a slower deck, and they're probably going to have a little bit of a slower turn this turn, almost certainly. So that'll give us a little bit of time to set this guy up. All right, Guzmahala is ADP. This is a pretty tough matchup. We're going to do our best here. It is tough. It is possible to win. Got to find that Shrine, get that in play as soon as possible. They already got the Absol and Jirachi in play, which are pretty easy to knock out, or will be pretty easy to knock out as the game progresses. But that ADP is the big guy here, who's going to be tough to take a knockout on. So that's the guy we need to start. We can start dealing the damage as soon as possible to him. Get that Shrine. The Shrine is the main thing here. That'll put a lot of damage in play, turn to turn, to getting us closer to getting that knockout on that ADP. There's a Chaotic Swell though. That is, of course, super annoying. It's going to take us 2 Shrines now to get a Shrine to get stuck in play to actually start dealing damage with Shrine. So we're a little ways away from actually dealing damage with Shrine. As long as they put it in play here, which I guess they could choose not to, but it doesn't really make any sense. All right, they're going to choose not to. That's fine. I guess that means it eats up 1 more of our Shrines. So now we need 3 Shrines to get a Shrine in play and stuck. So we're actually even that much further away, I guess. Yeah, we kind of have to put the stadium in play first. There's no reason for our opponent to put it in play, so we still have to be like the initiator here with that. Yep, keep pinging the damage. We have a Lure Ball, we have a Roxie. So I think I just go for the Bratty Kick here. Once again, got to get as much damage in play as possible, or give ourselves as much chances as possible to get damage in play. So got to use as many Bratty Kicks as possible, use as many Bratty Kick flips as we possibly can to get as much damage as potentially in play as we possibly can. I should have benched this Pokédoll though. There's no reason not to bench the Pokédoll. I'm going to try and get a Escape Board to put on the Tyrogue over the Air Balloon. So we can save the Air Balloon for something else potentially. Like if we knock out the Absol and then this guy's retreat becomes 2, we can put it there or something like that. So I didn't need to put the Air Balloon in play, but I definitely should have put the Pokédoll on my bench because there's no reason not to have a Pokédoll in play. Pokédolls are always better on the bench than in your hand or in your deck or literally anywhere else. Just always put those guys in play. So hopefully our opponent doesn't Marnie us. I'm able to put that in play. Put that in play next turn. Then yeah, we're gonna hopefully get 2 heads on this Lure Ball or top deck away to get a Weezing or a Weezing itself, and then once again just Roxie. Here comes the Chaotic Swell, so that's better for us overall, I guess. Now we only need 2 Shrines to actually get a Shrine to stick in play. There's a Vitality Band, not scared of that, and the Professor's Research. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, Nothing really matters here. These are 5 of our prize cards. We need 1 more Pokemon in play to actually look to get our 6th prize card. We don't have a way to draw a 6th prize card quite yet. Only these 5 guys. All right, there's a Mew. That doesn't do a whole ton. So here goes the Lure Ball. Hoping for at least A heads. Ideally 2. All right. We'll take it. Got the 2 heads. Here we go. Roxie. Get rid of 2 Weezing. 6 new cards. There's that first shrine we need. Go ahead and Pal Pad right now. Get the Roxies back in the deck. I got that Escape Board. I think I might still... No, we should go ahead and just Escape Board this guy right now. And throw that shrine out. Bump that. Do I want to shuffle in with Ordinary Rod? I do not. So we retreat. And once again, Bratty Kick. Because we just need to... There's a Tails, but we need to use as many Bratty Kicks as possible so we can hopefully eventually get ahead, so we can actually start dealing damage to this ADP. I could have actually put the Air Balloon on there, because if I do knock out the Absol, then I could Escape Board one of the Jirachis, I guess. So maybe I should have actually kept the Escape Board, put the Air Balloon on the Tyrogue. That might have been a little better, because I do plan to deal enough damage with Roxie to actually knock out this Absol, or if we get the Honedge involved with the spell tags, that also works. So just some way to actually knock out the Absol at some point. And yeah, we're just kind of hoping our opponent doesn't have custom catchers here or something like that, or too many of them, and we can get some time, get a shrine in play, keep doing the Roxie thing, and go from there. We don't play any GX Pokemon. Even if we did, we wouldn't put them in play in this matchup. So they're fully reliant on Pokemon catchers and custom catchers to have to gust up our Pokemon. Makes it a little bit harder for our opponent. They are playing a tag call build, so I'm assuming they don't play the Pokemon catchers. Maybe the customs, though, so we might have to be afraid of the customs. Very possible the customs are in our opponent's deck. I don't expect any Pokemon catchers, though. There's a Zacian. They got that guy set up. All right, so this is looking like it's going to be our prize cards right here. If they bench another Pokemon, another 1 prize Pokemon, we can take advantage of that for sure and go like knockout ADP. Oh, here's the catcher. Oh, all right. I assume they're going to take out our Tyrogue here. Yeah, goodbye, Tyrogue. We're going to have to get him back with probably the Lana's Fishing Rod, get the Escape Board back as well. Yeah, definitely need to recover the Tyrogue. He's going to be a main source of our damage. They do play the Pokemon catchers. That means maybe they don't play customs. We're definitely going to have to hope for something like that. All right. Set up the Zacian. Going to send up our Pokédoll here. Go down to 4. This is one of the harder matchups for this deck. Still going to try our best here. Start with the Lure Ball. Hopefully the heads. Oh, only 1. All right, let's grab this. I'm going to calm away the Mew. Grab a Weezing. I'm going to... Ordinary Rod. Oh, we should do this first, actually. Pokégear, get a Roxie. Now I will Ordinary Rod. Shuffle 2. Gonna grab both of these. And then I'm gonna play Surge. And then play Roxie. Get rid of these 2 guys. Draw 6 new cards. We can Roxie again if we do get one off this Pokégear. We got the Tyrogue back, which is perfect. We did not get any targets for our Roxie, though. Well, we could quick ball some stuff away. So I can quick ball away this. Grab this guy as a target for Roxie. And then... Oof. Do want to get the Roxie. Play this. Shuffle back these 2 again. Quick ball away. Definitely want to keep the Reset Stamp. Throw down this extra doll so I can just think. Give myself some time to think. Quick ball away the spell tag, because we don't need all the spell tags, and we can recover it if we really want to. I'm going to get rid of the Honedge here, I think. Theoretically, get rid of the Honedge. I guess we need this thing to hit a Roxie still. Play it. There is that Roxie. And yeah, play the Roxie. Discard both these. Draw 6 more cards. Keep going through our deck. Tyrogue down. 4th Pokédoll down. And there's an incense for a Weezing. We definitely want to top deck a Weezing, though. But we could top deck a Lure Ball, which means we wouldn't want to top deck a Weezing. So I think we just stay with this. And we hit him with that Bratty Kick. Another Tails. All right. Well, we're going to knock out the Jirachi next turn, almost for sure. This will get us a Weezing. And we just need one more Weezing to work with to get a full Roxie, but we could discard the Honedge if we have to. Got that Surge to spread more damage as well. We'll get our first knockout on that Jirachi. We need to see another Shrine. We really need a Shrine to start building up the damage on this guy. We have all 4 Poké Dolls, which is a big deal, and then we can use the Honedges at some point to provide us with some extra damage as well. So once they knock out all the dolls, we can go Honedge. We might be able to get it to a tie scenario, but I'm sure they have more gust effects and are going to be digging for those. But that's why we want this Reset Stamp to take away the potential of our opponent's gust effects after they draw their next 2 prize cards. Or if they KO our Zacian, I guess, then we could stamp them to 1. But there's no reason for them to really KO the Zacian, especially if they see us using this Bratty Kick over and over and over again. I have an understanding that this is our main source of damage. They hard retreat to Jirachi there, which is interesting. I don't quite understand why they're doing that, unless they plan to Mallow and Lana the Jirachi, I guess, is the only thing I can think of. But I'm fine if they're going to Mallow and Lana Jirachi over ADP. We're trying to get as much damage in play as possible, really. So if they're reduced, they're not healing full damage. But if they have a switch, they could have a switch. But if they have a switch, they should have switched to the Jirachi. So I feel like they're maybe taking the turn off. This makes absolutely no sense to me. There's another Zacian in play. That doesn't really matter at all. They don't really need another Zacian in play. They're going to put them in play. Here comes some metal saucers to load them up. So they got 2 Zacians ready to go. I guess maybe that was their plan, is to load up this Zacian by using these metal saucers. That's the only thing I can think of right now. There's a big charm. That is super annoying, giving the Zacian plus some HP. And they're way with Intrepid Sword. Well, so yeah, I'm 100% fine with this. This gives us another turn to work with that we otherwise wouldn't have had. So definitely a mistake on our opponent's end. There's a Shrine. Gonna go ahead and incense out this Weezing. 2 Lure Balls left, 1 incense, some spell tags. Yeah, get this Weezing. And Surge. Roxie away these 2. Yes, I guess when I played the Surge, I could have got the oh shoot, wrong prize. Whatever, it's a Weezing. We could have actually recovered Roxie and a Surge before I played that Surge, I guess. Pal Pad to Roxie, and then just go ahead and Bratty Kick, and we're in the position where we have to actually hope to get a Surge out of our deck. But we have all 6 of our prize cards lined up. We got 2 here, 3 here, 1 here. We have the Reset Stamp for when they finally draw another prize card. We got 4 dolls to work with. We're gonna have a Honedge with a spell tag to work with. I'm feeling actually okay about this one, as long as we top deck that Roxie, but most of our deck is Roxie at this point, so we'll get there eventually, as long as Shrine sticks in play. So we're hoping they prize their second swell or don't play another swell, maybe just play the 1 swell. And then just this guy. This guy's the big guy to get through. We got to keep hitting him with that Bratty Kick. This guy will take all that damage from Shrine, so he'll get knocked out through that eventually. Absol is going to go down very soon here. Here comes a quick ball from our opponent. They got 2 Zacians set up. One of the good things about us for the Zacian is that when they Brave Blade, they can't Brave Blade again, so eventually they'll run out of switches or can't retreat and attack still because they'll be running out of energy. So they will eventually run out of ways to continuously attack. There's a Dedenne, so that can completely change how we draw these last 5 prize cards as well. Now we could go look to go knock out ADP, knock out Dedenne. I did not expect them to Dede change at all this game, especially this turn. We haven't seen a lot of gust effects yet, so I'm going to assume they play 4 Pokemon catchers and maybe a Great Catcher. Great Catcher does nothing, so they're living off those 3 other Pokemon catchers. They do play double customs. Never mind. All right, they're going down to 1 prize card here. Gonna get that stamp to 1. Hopefully we top deck that Roxie. Yeah, we need to find that Roxie as soon as possible. It's super important that we find that Roxie and can get back to doing damage with the Roxies. All right, here goes the Pokédoll to the active. Shrine has taken effect now. These are our 5 prize cards at this point. There's that Roxie. All right, so we're gonna start with these Lure Ball, or this Lure Ball. Got 2 heads, perfect. 2 Weezing. Oh, 3 heads would have been better, but can't have it all. Surge, Roxie, get rid of 2 Weezing. Yes. Now the damage is starting to flood in with these Roxies. Yes. And then we can do it again. We can Lure Ball once again. Recover more Weezings. So Lure Ball, go. 2 heads, 2 Weezing. We can recover how many cards? We can recover Pal Pad, Ordinary Rod, that. So we can recover like 6 cards. So we should be good to do this. Yeah, no problem. We are going to draw the rest of our deck, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. Do get the knockout on that Absol, which is very nice. Evolution Incense, not going to be really a big difference maker here at all, I don't think. Spread more damage, keep spreading the damage. We do want to be able to go 4 Weezings once again, so we want to go like Ordinary Rod here, shuffle 2 Poke, get just 2 Weezing for right now. Reset Stamp our opponent to 1. Hopefully this traps him for a little while, and then we're going to go ahead and Bratty Kick. This guy's got 110 HP left. This guy's got 120 HP left, so let's go ahead and kick the ADP, and then we'll kick the Dene, and then we're getting pretty close to winning here. Got 2 cards. We're going to get those 2 Weezings. And then we're going to Pal Pad in 2 Surge, so we make sure we have a Surge. There's a tag call already from our opponent, though. Let's see. Caitlyn and Cynthia would be the thing I'm scared of. Looks like they don't have it or play it. There's a Marnie. Oh, no. Of all the things that they could get, all of our cards go back into our deck. We draw a bunch of junk. There's still a lot of dolls for them to get through, but now they can get those gust effects, unfortunately. 2 customs left, and up to 3 Pokemon catchers are left. Can't really make a call on how many they actually play. We got no idea. We're getting so close. There's an escape board to their bench Zacian. They can hard retreat this one and attack with this one, but they might just wait out for the gust effects, but that might make... Oh, okay, they got the switch. They got the switch. They got 1 switch left, I believe. Yeah, only 1 switch left. Here goes a quick ball, getting rid of a Marnie, so we know that that last card in their hand is almost for sure a research. Yeah, almost definitely a research in their hand right there. There's no reason for it to be pretty much anything else. There's another Dede change, so it's actually a Dedenne. They're digging hard for the win here. They must have the double custom left in the deck. Even Pokemon catchers, I guess, could prompt them to make this play. There's a lot of Lillie's Pokédolls for them to get through. If this Tyrogue wasn't in play, we'd be in a pretty good spot, but he is in play, so it's going to get a little bit more difficult. It's going to come down to, can they get those double custom catchers or a heads on a Pokemon catcher here. I would say they haven't drawn it if they're taking their time. They're going for the Intrepid Sword, so that means almost for sure that they have double customs left, and they're just waiting to draw into them. So we have to pretty much win. They could be 1 in the bottom, so we don't have to win this turn, but we'll have to win like next turn, almost certainly. And I don't think we have enough damage to do that. Our hand we drew off the Marnie was just kind of dead. Not a whole lot to work with. We needed to get them to give us like an extra turn or something. But it looks like not quite. We got close. We got very close. We need the stamp to stick for like maybe an extra turn. Here comes the Pokemon catcher, Tails, and of course, yeah, they have the double custom there. And we're gonna lose this one overall to our opponent's ADP, but we got it close. Tough matchup. Did our best. They play a few too many gust effects for us. I think for us to win. If they only play like the catchers or the customs, I think we usually work. It's a lot closer. Not this time. They had it all. All right, going first again in this one. See what we got. Nothing yet. Mulligan coming in. Our opponent mulliganed as well, though, so no advantage either side. Just need some dudes. Let's see what we got. Jirachi start is great. Quick balls are good. Gear's good. Adventure bag's good. All right, looking good, looking good, looking good. I like what I see here. Let's figure out what our opponent's playing. I skipped through the mulligan, so actually I could have figured out what our opponent's probably playing, but not this time. We'll get him next time. All right, Jirachi start. Like I said, great. Rest of the hand. Zacian, this maybe gets a Roxie. All right, just start with this. Thin out a Poké escape board and a spell tag, a Poké escape board. Quick ball away a shrine. We don't know if we need them. We have a lot of shrines. Definitely gonna get the Intrepid Sword. Stellar Wish here before the gear, and because I got the Roxie here, I'm gonna quick ball away the Pokégear instead. So I give up a shrine, gonna give up a Pokégear here, gonna get that Honedge to throw on the bench. So yeah, pretty good start, pretty good start. Got that Honedge protection early on, got the Intrepid Sword, a Jirachi set up with the Escape Board, which can be a little bit troublesome to set up with this deck sometimes, it feels like. And yeah, there we go. We got at least 1 Weezing for our first Roxie here. Yeah, feeling pretty good about this one so far. Looking okay. Got that doll. Roxie for 1, maybe Roxie for 2 if we top deck well. Intrepid Sword again, and just cruise from there. Eventually get the Tyrogue out. There's a Fire Energy with an Acro Bike. There's a Quick Ball. Baby Blounds. Maybe Green Zard. Not Green Zard. This is a Jirachi. Baby Blounds, right? I'm feeling Baby Blounds. They grab a Zacian. There's a Blound. Ooh, big Blounds maybe? Now I really wish I had my shrine back for this big Blound. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to get aggressive here with the Mind Blown. Could be big Blounds, could just be the big Blound in the Baby Blounds. Yeah, it could just be that as well. Definitely wish I still had that Shrine, but I don't know what I would have given up instead. The hand's still pretty good. They're just ending their turn with Intrepid Sword. All right, all right. Let's see what we get here. Another Pal Pad. All right, just going to Roxie for 1 here. Got that for next turn. That's a dig as well. Probably just Intrepid. Well, Doll. Doll should come down. Doll, Intrepid Sword. More options. Another Incense is really good. Debating if I want a Pal Pad for just the 1 Roxie. I probably will, because it increases my chances by quite a bit. So I probably will Pal Pad for just the 1 Roxie to increase my chances on that Pokégear next turn. I'm going to Incense, thin out the Weezings, and then Pal Pad for 1 Pokégear, try and find that Roxie. So I can just keep doing what I'm doing, man. Just keep Roxie spread in. Get a Shrine out there to deal with this guy. Start pinging him. This is 6 prize cards right now, but this guy's pretty beefy. And Shrine doesn't hurt him, so maybe if they put down like a Baby Blind and something else, we'll look at those 6 instead. Yeah, I'm not sure I want to actually focus down this Zacian. If they do knock out my Honedge here, I think I'll throw all the final hour and spell tag damage here, and then we will just focus these 6. I think that will be the focus in the end, probably. Doesn't feel ridiculously good, but it'll probably be fine to focus it that way. Looks like our opponent might not even attack this turn. Beast Energy coming to the Baby Blind. There's an Escape Board. Welder to Baby Blind. All right, so it looks like this is going to get knocked out this turn. Yeah, I think we should just focus these 6. We'll throw this 7 damage on the Zacian because that's the hardest thing to get damage on. It's got the most HP. We'll eventually get a Shrine in play for this guy. Ooh, that catcher heads on my Zacian would have been really annoying, actually. Because if I don't find Tyrogue, I definitely want an Intrepid Sword. We know they play catchers now, which is a big deal as well. So let's throw this 7 here. Just throw it all here. Should be able to make up for its lack of getting hit by a Shrine and other stuff, so feels pretty good. All right, go Jirachi. See what our top deck is. If our top deck's a Roxie, we won't Pal Pad. It is not, so we're going to use these first. The Incense, grab Weezing. So we prize no Weezing this game. Let's take a look through our deck real fast. We did prize a Roxie. Spell tags, still 3 Shrine left, so that's plenty of Shrines to work with. Just gotta find them. Pal Pad for 1. I don't like it. It feels inefficient, but using a Roxie this turn is definitely more important. Stellar Wish. Grab that Shrine, I think, because we just need a Roxie besides that. None of these help us find a Roxie. Yeah, grab the Shrine. Doll. Pokégear first. There's that Roxie. All right, now we're cruising. Roxie away to Weezing, and I will definitely use Tyrogue here if we can find the Tyrogue. No Tyrogue. All right, I'm gonna go with the Intrepid Sword instead. Not bad, just not what I wanted to do. Definitely would have rather Tyrogue. And we got 3 Shrines. We have literally all of our Shrines to work with. Definitely gonna be aggressive with them. Retreat. And put the Doll down as well. No reason not to have this Doll down. And Intrepid Sword here. There's Tyrogue. There you are. Yeah, get him cooking as well. Need to find another Roxie. There's what, 2 left in the deck because we prized 1. I don't want to, once again, don't want to Pal Pad for just 1 Roxie, but I might go ahead and do it. It's really important we hit a Roxie here, so probably just gonna do it. Use this thing as well. Yeah, it's looking good, looking good, looking good. We need another way to get another Weezing as well. There's 1 Weezing left in the deck. There's also Koffing, so Quick Ball would work. There's a Stamp from our opponent. You don't see that very often in the Baby Blounds, and it's super annoying for our deck to deal with in this matchup. Now, we got a Roxie, we got a Calm, got Surge. Should be fine. Not what I wanted to deal with, though. Not what I wanted to deal with at all. All right. Send up the Jirachi. We can get a Weezing like this, and then we can actually, let's check this. Oh, top deck is good. Let's Stellar Wish first here. There we go. That's an Incense. That's what I'm looking for here. I'm going to calm away the Jirachi because actually the Honedge we want to eventually put a spell tag on it and put it on the bench. Get this. Oh no, I needed to get the Koffing. Oh, I messed it up again. I'm supposed to get Koffing with that one and Incense with the Weezing. All right. Oops, my bad. Surge, no Surge, just Roxie. We'll maybe Surge next turn. Yep, oops. Not what I intended to do at all. Clicking a little bit too fast there. All right, we've already Stellar Wish. We'll be able to Stellar Wish again next turn. I'm gonna Quick Ball away this. I'm gonna get that Tyrogue now. I want to start speeding up this game. There's 2 Roxie in here, so let's Pal Pad 2 Roxie back in the deck. Not gonna put, well, we could put 2 Weezing back in the deck actually. We could wait. Retreat to this guy. Let's go with that Bratty Kick. Got a Tails, that's fine. We'll get those heads eventually, get that extra damage in play. The Zacian is the thing we're focusing here. It's going to be a scoop from our opponent. I think we probably had this one eventually. I did mess up that last turn. but I do think we probably have this one eventually. That's gonna do it for this video with the spread deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely something different, something unique. So if you're looking for something different, give it a shot. Try it out. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the games, give the video a like. If you enjoyed the content, be sure to subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.